Hello, friends. Susan Axelrod here, the Confidence Coach. Welcome to the Confidence Zone. This week is the last week in June. We are at the end of a quarter. We are halfway through this year of 2022. I want to ask you, what does 27 of something look like for you? You have 27 weeks left in this year. Also 6 months if the number 6 is more manageable for you. This is a game I play with myself all the time. I am always using the calendar as my friend. The calendar used to be my enemy when I was in my type A, always focusing on time. Everything went by my watch, everything went by the numbers and the calendar, and I was always in overwhelm until I pulled back from that. That took me years and a lot of therapy. And now I make the calendar my friend. So in business, of course, we want to look at our quarters, look at the half, look at the year end, right? We want to look at the year past. We want to look at the year ahead and project out what we're going to do. One of my former clients just said to me today, I am looking at already being at my same point that I was at my year end last year in only 6 months into this year. And I'm like, you go on that. That's fantastic. I love it when people make money. I love it when people focus on money so they can make money. But there's many other things that you can focus on as well. So for example, if you want, you have a huge opportunity to create new habits, new practices, any kind of new activities that you want to bring into your life. How often is once a week to you? Does once a week doing something feel like a lot or feel like not a lot? If you have something that you want to do and you do it just once a week from now through the end of the year, you will have done it 27 times. If you want to apply this to money, you can throw a $10 bill into a jar, and by the end of the year, have about $300 in a jar just sitting, waiting for you to do something with. If you want, if you're highly motivated, if you have a good reason, if you're able to, you could think about accessing a $100 bill every week, throw it into a jar or a bank account, and by the end of the year, in just 6 months' time, you'll have $2,700. You can play this game with so many things. If you want to start a fitness routine, just once a week, doing some sit-ups or some push-ups against a wall, or just walking once a week for 1 mile to get started, will yield such great positive returns. Now, what if you don't do it every week? Sue me. It's up to you, whatever it is that you want to do, that you want to create in your life, that you want to bring into your life. If you don't do it 27 times, you do it 25 times, you do it 20 times, even you do it 15 times. It's not about forcing yourself in an uncomfortable way to do it no matter what and really push yourself into that box. It's not about that. It's about opening up, asking yourself, what do I want to do? How do I want to live my life? If you're a podcaster like I am, if you do just one podcast a week, it's 27 more podcasts, recordings that you have to create an entire legacy library. If you are a person in the second half of life, if you've done well in your career and you have wisdom that you want to share, I want to work with you. I beg you to find me, contact me, because I want to work with you in my coaching package of thought leadership to create your own legacy library. If you've been thinking to yourself, that you want to start a YouTube channel and you have no idea how to do it and you just don't even know where to start, I can help you with that. I have a package that I would work with you for the next 6 months in such a way that will be so fun, so meaningful. And by the end of the year, you will have an entire populated YouTube channel, which I call a legacy library. If you have wisdom gleaned and gained, if you're a man or a woman, or however you identify, I want to work with you to do this. I love nothing more than meeting with you every week, interviewing you, asking you questions, recording you, and then sharing the recording with you so that you can easily upload it to your YouTube channel. All you need to do is decide what it is that you want for yourself. I know that it may not be as easy as I make it out to be, but don't get me wrong. I work hard at this all the time. I can offer you this. I can create a package because I did it. A few years ago, it goes back a few years now, I wanted a YouTube channel. And I was sort of in that place, oh, I wish I had one. I don't know what to do. I have no idea how to do it, etc. And I told my friend Pam Sullivan that I wanted to do this. And she and I were working together in accountability at that time. This was before my own accountability group. And I made a decision that I was going to, in that case, spend a whole year doing something that I wanted to do. And I did, because I wanted to create my own legacy library of impact videos. I want to share the wisdom gleaned and gained that I have learned and experienced from my life. And I want to support you to do the same, especially if you're in any kind of service field where you can speak your wisdom gleaned and gained from your intuitive space, and people can hear you and their lives can be inspired or changed, motivated. They can feel safer. They can understand themselves. They can grow and transform in any way that you can help them. I want to work with you. If you see yourself in this, if you hear yourself in this and you be like, what's she talking about? That's exactly what I want to do. Then I want to invite you to contact me, because I have packages. I can help you with this, and I want to do this. So the calendar can be our friend. We have 27 more weeks in the year. And believe you me, it doesn't take 27 weeks to do this. But to come back out to a bigger picture for you, what is it that you want to do? If you want to knit more, like my dear friend Maria Sherry, if you want to, work out more, if you want to start a workout routine, my dear friend Nadine Searle, the Calm Herself coach, is now doing the most beautiful meditations to music. If you're Nadine and you want to offer meditations, more meditations for more impact, the calendar can be your friend. Do you have to do one once a week? No, you can do 2 a month. You can do 1 a month. Maybe you only do 6 of those things that you want. I really don't care what it is. What I care about is that you realize your opportunity to actually do something important. Having said this, with the overturning of Roe v. Wade last week, with these new laws that are coming in, now they're going to see them prolifically. I feel so strongly that our entire lives and livelihood are in a form of jeopardy. And so I've been wondering to myself, and I've been asking other people, what am I going to do about this? And I've been saying to other people, you're upset about this? What are you going to do about it? And working backwards from that question is one of the ways that I came to today's topic of conversation. There's 27 weeks left in this year. What if some of us who care deeply about the impact for our future daughters and sons, the whole of humanity, and the impact of this crazy new world that we're living in, What if some of us come together just once a week for 30, 40, 60 minutes and talk about it? What if we come together in community and engage and discuss, activate and strategize? And then we'll come up with something. I honestly don't know the answers to this. I don't watch the news a lot. It actually created a very difficult mental health space for me over those years that I really had to stop watching the news. But now I realize I am in a position, I have a voice, a platform, and I have a moral obligation to use what I've created for good. And so that's why I'm sharing this idea with you today. Is it your own physical health? Is it your own mental health? Is it emotional processing that once a week or once a month or a few times a month, you look at something that's in you and you journal it? You go to therapy, hire a coach, do some artwork, pray it out, whatever it is. Whatever it is that you really truly want is 100% in your ability to do if you understand what I'm talking about here. Making the calendar your friend can help you. Now, if you want, you can do it 7 days a week. You can do it 2 times a week. Whatever it is, you could do something 54 times between now and the end of the year. Whatever it is for you that is uppermost on your mind, that is innermost in your heart, and that you really feel on a soul level that you want to do. This week is a great week to be thinking about it. We're smack in the middle of the year. We have an entire half year ahead of us. And I want to ask you, what can you do? What will you do to serve yourself first, which is one of the things that will serve those around you? Is it an activation conversation like I'm thinking about getting together? Is it in person? Is it online? Is it doing something for your fitness? Can you walk 1 mile a week? Can you do 5K a week? That would be 3.1 miles in a week's time. Is it some kind of nutrition that you want to bring into your life? Something you want to start doing, something you want to stop doing? What is it for you? If there's one thing I can leave you with today, it's this. Be aware of the thoughts that you think. If you do nothing else but take a moment a week to come to conscious awareness of the talk that's going on in your own head, and you work to intentionally transform those thoughts from the negative, fear-based perseverating that most of us do under normal circumstances into a more positive, appreciative outlook, that is going to change and transform your entire life. And if you're a woman in business, I promise you, it's going to transform your financial accounts through your business. So a lot here, folks. We're talking about destiny creation this week. My friend Bert Foreman and I are launching the Destiny podcast this week, and that's where I'm coming from. Your destiny is, in fact, in your hands. It's in your control if you see the opportunity and take your own personal responsibility. 100% in your control, just like my Confident Life coaching. All right, friends, we did a big full circle here today. There's a lot that I can help you with to support you. I'm actively looking for the clients I am going to be working with this fall in thought leadership development. And if you see yourself in what I've been talking about today, if you hear some of the thoughts you've been having, I invite you to reach out and connect with me because I want to work with you. Okay, friends, that's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow for Live at 5. Bye-bye.